What's up, everyone? So today is currently the day after the Nintendo Direct, and obviously all that we're left with is what to speculate about the games that were released yesterday, including all the new Mario stuff, the new Pokemon DLC. However, I'm going to take this in a completely different direction because I think that we just got confirmation of the Switch 2's official release date, or at least the period of time that Switch 2 will be released. And I'm going to explain exactly my thought process. So as of now, the Switch was released in March 3rd of 2017, so it's currently been 6 years since the Switch has been released. There's been rumors for the past year or so about Switch 2 releasing, or whatever Nintendo's next gen console is, obviously, because in this time frame we've had PS5, we've now had the new Xbox. All of these other competing companies have had their new gen technology that can output stronger, better games. Everybody knows the meme about games not running well on the Switch, because the Switch at this point for a lot of games is just outdated technology. It's just not strong enough to run certain games at like high FPS or even have great performances. I mean, historically, Switch games, like even high quality games like Pokemon Arceus, the new Pokemon games, first few weeks of those games are all just about the glitches and the bugs that people are having. And it's something that Nintendo has probably needed to address for quite a long time now. And a lot of people expected them to maybe release Switch 2, or at least hint at it in yesterday's Direct. And obviously they didn't. However, I think that pretty much confirms that either in the next Nintendo Direct or by the time that we get to the winter season, with the hype kind of building up with their huge December schedule, I think that they will announce Switch 2. And it's my prediction that the game that they'll announce Switch 2 alongside will be Smash. I think they saw the huge success of Smash Ultimate and how it's kind of catapulted itself and far beyond what Smash 4 or any of the other Smash games have ever been, especially on release for a console. Obviously, last game's release was Zelda Breath of the Wild. Huge release, obviously, you know, for a big reason, was one game of the year. However, at this point, I don't think that, obviously, they're not going to release a Zelda DLC with the new, they're going to want a whole brand new game. I don't think that they'll release Zelda DLC as in that Direct. They'll probably release it in the next Direct. And at this point, I don't think they're going to release another 3D Mario game, since they just announced Super Mario Wonder. Unless they really consider Super Mario Wonder a minor Mario game instead of like the same scale as like Odyssey or something like that. However, I do expect them to not release another 3D Mario game, at least for another year now. So I wouldn't expect another 3D Mario game until at least, at the very minimum, next fall. However, so this only really leaves for big franchises that can appeal to like massive audiences. I feel like this only really leaves Smash, for unless they decide to try to take the Nintendo Switch for another whole year and wait until like next fall. Because if the previous Switch had released in the fall, I would have said that's more likely. However, the fact that the previous Switch released in March of 2017 makes me think that most likely, and the huge success that it had, I have a feeling that they'll probably try to do something similar again. There's no reason for them not to do it because it worked the first time, so why not do it again? And with a Smash game that most likely would have a bigger release, because now you have all the new Ultimate audience, the people who didn't necessarily play Smash before, people who didn't own a Wii U. Everybody pretty much owns a Switch, and now everybody has Ultimate. So now here's this next new big Smash game. And honestly, I wanted to ask you guys what you guys think the next Smash game will be. Now, a lot of people have speculated that it will probably be a downsize of Ultimate, and I have to agree. I don't think that for the next Smash game, and this is all speculation, if they even do another Smash game, right? There's the possibility that we never get another new Smash game, you know? However, I think that we will get another Smash game, and I think it will be a downsize. So I'm assuming that they are going to cut the roster. Now, the question will obviously be, who will they keep? And they're going to probably add some characters. So, you know, who's going to be kept? Who's going to be deleted from the game? And who are they going to keep, right? I would assume that they would look at the popularity of the certain characters. They would look at like their advertisements, see if they could get some of the DLC characters in now as like base characters for next game, like kind of how we had Bayonetta, some other characters like Mewtwo from Smash 4 just be base characters in the Ultimate game. And how small do you think they're going to trim that roster? Because Ultimate's roster is currently over 80 characters, right? And in comparison, for Smash 4, I believe it was around 40, I think, or I think it was a little over 40. But that's a huge increase from Smash 4 to Ultimate, and then you're going to have to downsize it while still trying to appeal to as big of an audience as possible. So I'm really interested to see just how many characters they decide to get rid of, and if they don't decide to get rid of any characters, will that just mean that we're gonna have like 100+ characters roster? Are they just gonna like port every single character into the next Smash game and try to create like a whole brand new system, you know, change up moves and stuff? Like, if they truly do that, then I think it would be pretty crazy. Because, and the reason I think that's unlikely is because obviously over the course of Smash Ultimate, Sakurai was like, yeah, I'm tired, you guys asking me for so much, you know, we're doing so much work over here, and they had been working on Smash Ultimate for quite a long time. However, the only evidence to support that could happen is that we have currently had Smash Ultimate longer than Smash 4's lifespan, which means that there's technically, if they had been working from day one after Ultimate's launch, excluding the DLC, they had a whole separate team, kind of like they did for Brawl and Smash 4, then there technically would be more time from Ultimate's release to this next Smash 6's release, that they could potentially do that. However, I don't think they will. I think they'll try to either take Smash in a different direction, change up the whole style of Smash, do something crazy, drastic, different, or just downsize the roster in general. I think it's highly unlikely that they'll ever keep this whole entire roster for the next game and just make a whole brand new Smash game. I think that would be insane. If that does happen, obviously, you know, that'd be great. That'd be super nice. But I do think trimming the roster down does have its advantages and disadvantages. But what do you guys think? Like I said, I think Smash will be released alongside Switch 2. That's my prediction for the game that they're going to release, and I think Switch 2 will be released around the March, the springtime, end of winter schedule. I think that's when they'll release it, just like they did the last Switch. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce it either in the next Nintendo Direct, or if there's 2 more by the end of the year. I doubt we'll get 2 more. I don't think, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get like 1 more, and it'll be the fall one, sorry, not the summer one. It'll probably be the fall one that we'll get sometime in like September, August, October. We'll probably get that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Would you guys rather have a slimmed down roster, or would you rather have the exact same roster with a just completely new engine, new play style, new moves, and everything like that? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your predictions for when you guys think Switch 2 is going to release. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.